It is 10 a.m. Love the sound. Do you guys like that? We just grabbed all the food. 5 p.m. Why is he drooling? No, I'm a furry for that one. We are dumping items into the bag now.
Yeah.
In Riverside, it is 94 degrees. It is 6 o'clock.
For protection.
Pee-pee drink. We're here.
Guess who's back?
We're at Anime Riverside.
Kayla, the secretary, is back for another show.
So we're set up at 2 events. Here at Anime Riverside, we also have tgex, Triton Gaming Expo at UCSD. My friends are helping me out at that one. And they're about to set up in like about half an hour. Their event starts at 12 to 7, ours is 10 to 7. So we're already done setting up. This is the booth. Let's do a reveal. Ta-da! All self-serve the whole weekend. I don't want to grab anything for anyone, so they're gonna do it themselves. And I'm gonna record and vlog every single hour of this show and let you guys know what I'm up to on an hourly basis here at this anime convention as an artist.
Guys, there's the Love and Deep space.
Oh my God.
A little banner up there. Extra zoom. Our boy Raphael right there. It's been a long time coming. Ever since what? AX Chibi with the cosplayers? The original Zookies know that story.
She was talking about Love and Deep Space. I had never heard of this game before at AX-Chibi last year.
I wasn't a player. Like, I just saw the cosplayers and my friends liked the game, so I like talked to the cosplayers. Now here I am. It's my whole life right now.
And now I know all the characters. Raphael, that's the only one I know. Well, bam. Very beautiful, very mint green. We have mini buttons. Put them all in this little bucket here so that people can grab them. I used to have the larger buttons, the 2.25-inch ones. These are about fourth the size. They're about 1.25 inch, super tiny. 9 a.m. an hour before the con. We're about to walk to meet some of our friends right now. Everyone's still setting up a little bit in the alley. And we're actually in the exhibitor side, but there are a number of artists over here, so it kind of still feels like an artist alley to an extent.
You're tied.
Oh shoot. Yeah. How did it get messed up? I only wear bow ties because I don't know how to tie a tie, y'all. Oh, they're wearing red at the same time. Oh, nice. What the heck? They actually are twins. Look at them. They're identical. Could I sniff or? Look at her.
In a week to get the red in.
Are you guys ready to Ruby-chan it up soon? I asked if they could give me Dutch Bros in the morning because there are some nearby, and we got the drink. It's a little melted. It's the pee-pee drink. Let's go.
What is that?
That's what it says. Look, it says pee-pee on it. I got the pee-pee drink. I never really get Dutch Bros when Macy was like, oh, we should get Dutch Bros. And I tried this drink for the first time. I'm a little lactose intolerant. I'm gonna sacrifice my body. You'll see me recording at 11 a.m. in the restroom. Hopefully not. Hopefully I'll be at the booth and I'll say that I was in the restroom. I was trying to show them the Labubu with the moves, you know? Like Labubu body rolls.
Damn, Labubu's got some moves. Okay. Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Dang, I forced everybody into doing this. Ivy gets to keep the cookie.
I don't know if
and Kayla gets to keep the cream if she wants it.
I love cream.
Macy keeps the strawberry and the blueberry.
I get nothing. Peace out.
Okay, good luck. Oh, toasty. We're gonna go back to the booth. Good luck. Good luck, everybody. It is 10 a.m. and the doors are about to open. We're just walking back with the props because we just finished filming a really crazy reel. All right, we're gonna get set up here. Earlier, we made a single sale. The first, or actually it was the second sale. And it was the small buttons I brought. People don't typically buy the buttons, but maybe it's because it's a search and find your button that you like and there's a deal, people were getting it. Anyway, we ran the payment through card and it didn't work. So using the Square Reader, it means I have to hop on my iPad, but the Riverside Convention Center, I feel like it's known for having bad Wi-Fi. If you watched my video last year, we had really bad Wi-Fi connections. My phone wasn't even working, my hotspot wasn't working. I had to step outside of the venue. Maybe it was the oversaturation of phones or devices in the area. That's why I had to let my friend May take the payments. But this year, we're by ourselves, no shared booth. However, this year, we have the luxurious power of the Solis portable hotspot Wi-Fi. It comes with, I think it's like 100 megabytes of data per month. I don't actually remember. I went in the app and it was zero gigabytes left, no data. So I had to go and buy on their online website more data. So now we're restocked 20 gigabytes. Kayla was saying it's like replenishing your gas. It looks so clean. It's like a full tank, but it's a full tank of Wi-Fi. This 20 gigabytes of Wi-Fi, it costed $80. website, it gives you a discount. So we ended up buying it for $60 plus a little bit of sales tax, so it was like 64. It's like a full tank of gas just for 20 gigabytes of Wi-Fi. That's crazy. But at least it works now. We can run card transactions, I think. We haven't done one yet, but I'm gonna click it on the iPad and hopefully it goes through. We're getting in the flow right now. It's always hard in the beginning when you're doing an event and you've got a lot on your mind, you're filming, you're being frantic. That's how 10 to 11 is gonna feel. It's gonna be like grinding the gears so that they're in fluid motion once we feel like we're in the flow of things, once we feel like we're doing a couple transactions, everything in the back is set up well, it'll start feeling a little less anxiety inducing. But right now, in my mind, I'm all over the place. Kayla's a little all over the place.
It's always hard in the beginning because like I always stumble, I might drop a couple items. I'm sorry if I've dropped your item before. I'm probably still getting in the flow of things, so I appreciate your guys' patience. I got a lot of the packages stamped, I got a lot of our stamp cards stamped, and I think the flow should be better from now on. I got the payments all set and ready. I think I should be good. This guy? I don't know.
Anyway, I'll check back with you guys after we've grinded a couple gears at 11 a.m. and see how the flow is, especially in the back of the booth. It's a little messy. Actually, I haven't even posted that I'm here at Anime Riverside this morning, so I'm gonna do that once the booth clears up a little bit because there are a few people right in front of our booth checking out some items right now. Hello! We're back at 11 a.m. here. I am actually sending a Snapchat to my 3 streaks that I have. This is totally irrelevant to the vlog, by the way. But they have a feature where you can pay 99 cents to recover some of your streaks. And I have had to use it a few times. I know it's stupid. It's like, why would you pay to recover your streaks? It means nothing. There's just a number on the screen, and if anything, it's more of a liability than it is, you know, any type of asset. I have this streak with one of my friends from middle school, and it's at like 2,800 something. That's like 6 years plus of sending a Snapchat to each other every single day. I just feel a need to uphold the fact that I have to send a snap every day so that I can keep that number up until the day I die, I guess. Maybe it'll be at 7,000 something. I don't know. Maybe it'll break 10K one of these days. I have no idea. Maybe one day I'll just delete Snapchat and not care about it anymore. And that's probably the more realistically better option. Like, who needs Snapchat? Instagram, YouTube, those are the main apps I'm on. I don't use Snapchat for social media. I'm kind of griefing myself by even having this app. I'm out here spending my 99 cents for the times I do forget to send a snap, which is a little more often than I should be forgetting. Anyway, it's 11. The cogs are rolling. We actually have in the back of the table here, I tried to create like a little bit of a table with the yellow boxes so that we have something to put other things. For example, my laptop. Obviously, these grid cubes are not going to withstand it, and we got a couple here. I'm not using the grid cubes for the display out front, but they're this opaque color. I bought the wrong ones. I wanted to buy solid color ones, but that's the 11 a.m. update. Not too much going on right now. We're getting in the flow of things. We're trying to make the back a little more comfortable for us to operate. I'll check in with you guys at noon. Maybe we'll be eating. I'll let my camera charge because it is running a little low on battery right now. It is 12. My audio's not connected. Okay, now my audio is connected. I was speed running through the crowd to get back to my booth here, and I'll show you a little bit of what the size of the crowds here look like. This is the front of the booth. This is what I'm seeing, a little bit of the customers, and then that's what it looks like on that side. Just people, a lot of people. I was trying to squeeze through everybody in order to get through that. At the moment, since it is noon, that means the Triton Gaming Expo event at UCSD has started. They did finish fully setting up the booth, which is really amazing. I just had them build the booth. This is what it looks like. Super cool. It seemed like a relatively easy setup for them. Had them drop off the things last night and then get it set up this morning, and it looks absolutely stunning. I hadn't seen the booth before like this, so really a surprise to me too to see it built from the mini model that I made. As we go on into noon, I think the event is picking up a little bit. When I stepped outside to give a call to Sean at UCSD, it looked kind of sparse outside. There weren't that many attendees in the bottom portion of the event, so I don't know where everyone is, but they all look like they're in vendor hall maybe. They're all wandering around on this side. I'm tired. Yo!
These are so cool.
No way! What?
That is so
No
cool.
way.
What the heck? We appreciate it. Oh
Shout out to Jeannie and Jack.
We're gonna be hydrated.
I almost forgot to start recording, but it's 1 p.m. right now. We're looking at a couple food places across the street, see if those are viable options for us to have for lunch. You know, usually con food, it's decent. Sometimes it's not that good. Sometimes it's just overpriced. Sometimes it's food truck food. On the map, that blue dot, that's Riverside's convention center. If you look a little more to the right side of that, or is it left side? I don't know. There is some food options that we can pick from. Maybe bring it back in. I'm not sure what the policies are on that. I'll see if Kayla wants to update anything.
I think Henry mentioned this earlier, but I was walking and it was really difficult to walk without bumping into someone. Not like unbreathable though.
We were busy ordering. Actually, we weren't ordering. We were waiting in line for lunch. So now it's 2:03. I was looking at my phone earlier. I was like, oh, it's 1:50. I'll just record in a few minutes. But I missed it because I don't set an alarm for these. I just tried my best to be on the hour. But we're at Upper Crust. It's kind of across the street. So as you guys saw earlier, all the options for the food, all the close by options for the food, it's literally right across from the convention center, which is also right across from the Marriott Hotel. This was like literally the closest one, and everyone in our group is down to get sandwiches. You can tell that it's a convention because a lot of people are in cosplay. She has a Yoshi headband, but a lot of people, when we walked further down the road, they were also all in cosplay. There's a few people on the background over here eating as well in cosplay. I would not cosplay, not in this heat. We're boiling.
Well, I only wore this cardigan because Ivy was like, let's match. I'm like, okay.
In Riverside, it is 94 degrees. As it gets closer to the summer, I feel like this whole number will hit triple digits, which I'm never a fan of. I'll update you guys when we get the food though. We just came back with the food and we're actually helping out watch over the Mimo Puffs booth because the proxy Shamima is going to the restroom. But we got all the food. Oh shoot, Kayla needs to use the restroom too. Kayla's gonna use the restroom. The sandwiches are in here. Yeah, it's kind of packed in the middle of the hall, not gonna lie. It's crazy over there. Yeah, good luck. Hello. I'm like trying to rebutton the button ups. My sleeves are messed up, but I'm like, ugh, this is so annoying. A lot of the times I'm like, oh, I love wearing the, you know, con uniform with the mint green suspenders and the bow tie, but it gets annoying because I'm like, yo, why is looking good for the event so costly? Especially because it's hot outside, so I'm like a little on edge. But right now it's 3, about halfway into the show. I have a sandwich, is what we were eating earlier. I got a tuna sandwich from the sub shop. They had some sides that came with it as well. So in here I have a clam chowder. Absolutely delicious. I love clam chowder. I feel like the right side is easier for me to do. I literally just knocked that out like in a few seconds. But I was trying to work on this left side for 5,000 years. And you'd think it'd be easier because I'm right hand dominant, but for whatever reason, I cannot get this sleeve up. It is so annoying. It's like a 9-hour day. Okay, I think I got it. We'll see. Hello, Jessie. Somehow I managed to get the button up as they were handing me these stickers. Yes, we got the sleeve done. Okay, so now I can actually roll up my sleeves. It was hot earlier when we walked outside of the convention, as you saw, 94 degrees. And it's a little cooler in here, obviously, because it's air conditioned, but with all the body heat, with all the people inside at the con, and you guys can't feel temperature through the screen, but I think the added stress of like, you know, a whole bunch of things going on, the overstimulation and a little bit of hungry, I'm like, it's hot. We have a whole bunch of stamp cards still left, so we're gonna try to pass these out to people. Most people tend to get the 5 stickers at my shop, which is just $8, right underneath the minimum for them to qualify for the stamp rally. I might try to encourage them to buy 1 more sticker so that they can qualify. Hopefully we can get rid of like at least this stack by the end of the day, and then we can have this stack for tomorrow on Sunday. It's 4 p.m. Oh my god, I'm like scared if I like suddenly turn 4:01. I actually did not realize it was 4. For some reason I thought it was like some other time, and then I just clicked my phone and it was 4. I was like, yo, perfect timing. Someone gave me a duck. In exchange for the duck, I gave them a sticker. It's the Jackie Shop Goobers only. Are you tojiing it up today? 4:03. We have 3 more hours of the convention left. I totally forgot earlier when they gave us this chunky drink that you have free refills. So the fact that you have the cup means you can even refill it tomorrow. I don't think I'm gonna refill it today, but I have been sipping away at the root beer. It's pretty good. Having the bucket of buttons actually has been helpful in terms of making the booth look a little busier. I do see a lot of people walk up and just parse through the buttons, which is an incentivizing part of having that in the booth. However, there's always pros and cons to it. While someone might be busy looking at the buttons and they might end up purchasing the buttons because they're able to dig through and find something they like, it also also obscures some parts of the booth that if someone was walking by, they wouldn't be able to see because there's a person standing in the way. So you know, especially with these 6-foot tables, 8-foot tables, as opposed to an outdoor event, it's good to have people in front of their booth when they are actually trying to make a purchase. That would be lovely, right? But if they're not, and if they're just looking, it might be a downfall because now you're obscuring potential customers from making other purchases at your booth. You always got to consider, is this a good thing or a bad thing that someone is standing in front of my booth? Think about where you position certain things too. If you have a higher selling items and a self-serve item right in front of it, you don't necessarily want people to obscure the higher selling item because you want other people who's passing by to have the opportunity of shopping those items and being able to see it. Which is why it's nice that the booth to this show has a really tall portion that people can look at the prints and see. I keep missing these time checks. Earlier I was like, okay, it's about to be 5 soon, but it's 5:04 now. I was like mid-conversation with a couple other friends, but we have 2 more hours of the convention left, and they're in the back here. I'm at Macy and Ivy's booth at 144. They're actually just discussing a reel to film, and I'm over here like, oh snap, I just missed my 5 o'clock. But anyway, I feel like it's nice hearing other people brainstorm and think about reels and ideas to make. I just finished putting together some of the clips from this morning's reel, but yeah, they're going crazy over here.
Just slap each other until we end up on the floor.
I'm gonna stop by some other people's tables because I feel like I've just been sitting at this one only. See how other people are doing at this con.
Hi, Henry hates me.
What the heck?
He didn't say hi to me until now.
This is my friend Mango Blubs.
Look at my son. What?
That's your son?
This is my son.
When did you give birth? You said he's your son.
I did not give birth to him.
Oh,
I
when did you adopt him? My bad. Check out the Jolly Bee stamp rally.
See this?
You guys starved yourself?
Bro, shout out to Henry for feeding me. You want him to introduce himself? Yeah, I am soloing. Help, please help me.
What's been your best seller? Yo!
I love my silly little guy.
I'm being asked for our advice.
Drawing sexy lads. Dude, I thought I lost this money bag. I put it right here.
Yeah.
And I couldn't see it. And then I hit it. And I was panicking. And the lady was like, are you panicking? I was like, yes, I'm panicking.
Wait.
I just protected it so well that I lost it.
Have you ever heard of any horror stories like that?
I've never lost it, but I've seen people lose their like money box. That's why you gotta strap it to yourself. That's why fanny pack is the way to go.
Fanny pack is the way to go.
It was interesting to see because everyone did their practice anime expo setup at Fanime. And a lot of people are going self-serve. But I guess like before they didn't do self-serve because there were so many people that they were afraid things would get stolen.
Yeah.
But I guess now it's like it's more important just to like make
to get
people
the customers flowing.
Yeah.
I agree. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
See you, but it's just me. Where am I talking to?
Chat.
Oh, hey. Hello, chat.
So I walked over there to set up my camera.
it's an active
and I
hot
was like,
iron.
for the package.
Yeah, because I got new package.
Last year you're in the aisles. This year you're not in the aisles.
I feel like Riverside is I'm not doing as well as I did last year. I feel like that's been the case for like most events.
Yeah.
Just as how it be. But I mean, I'm doing still pretty well. Like from the get-go,
good.
before we even opened, I already had sold a few things.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, well, I mean, I guess
like
people
before
are just
10?
Yes.
What?
And I was like, oh, I guess
Other
people are
artists are
just
going
be
crazy.
shopping or whatever.
Yeah.
And then we opened, and it's been just selling since then. Like it only recently slowed down for me.
I like that you customized the foam board as like the
Part of the
back.
display.
Yeah. Instead of the one they give you.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's easy
Smart.
to do too.
Look at this.
You can do it with a box cutter.
DIY stand right here.
Yeah, it's even got little notches on the back to fit into the slots.
Oh, you're just the ultimate DIY person, I feel like.
I am. That's how I started all this.
Hello. Okay, there is 1 more hour left of the convention. I'm just making my rounds, talking to different artists, checking up with people that I haven't talked to in a hot minute, and one of them is Mo of Cash Milk. They're also going to be at Anime Expo, and I met them at NakaCon literally like 3 months ago nearly when I was proxying for Kelsey. So that was a really, really cool event, and I got to meet a few people there. We had dinners, great conversations, hadn't caught up since then. So it was like kind of cool to see her here and catch up. It is 6 o'clock, so we do have an hour left of this event. I'm gonna try to make my way around and talk to some other artists as well, taking my time to tending to the friends I have in the Artist Alley space who are also in the exhibitor side. I haven't really walked around the Artist Alley, I'm not gonna lie. I'm here at Jackie's booth. She's finally not as busy now that it's the end of the event. and earlier she came by to grab some stickers for me. So I'm gonna try to get something from her as well. I kind of want the hair clip, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of between question mark because I'm always confused, the exclamation mark because I'm always shocked and crashing out. Because I'm crashing out and sometimes upset, this one, I don't know. Can I get one of the hair clips? Is there a particular one you would tell me to get? Thought bubble, yeah. I like the thought bubble. I was literally telling the Zookies that I might get one of these 3.
Yeah.
But I didn't even look at this. I was like, my eyes were down here because of the red, you know? I was like, the red. Perfect. Did I put it on right? Oh, you're right. That's why there's a mirror, guys. Hopefully it doesn't fall off. I don't know. Yeah. 7 p.m. means the con has finally finished. There's a couple of people still shopping around, but we're about to start packing up. The other's about to film something. We're gonna get dinner in a little bit. I'm excited. I'm a little hungry. Kayla's filmed down the booth for the most part while I was wandering around. The last couple hours, I feel like, I don't know. I was crazy.
I feel like it didn't really feel that way, but I was working on my own stuff. So if you do want to see my art, when was the last time you linked me?
It's been a while. We can link you again.
Yeah. Towards the end of the con, it got really, really slow. So I just got some work done. Been a fast day, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel like the first hour always feels a little busier, but then the last hour always feels so slow.
Yeah,
That's why everyone gets to wander around and chat with other people.
Right before we got to eat lunch, I was like, wow, I'm like super sleepy right now. Like I keep yawning. Felt like I almost got a headache. Turns out I just needed to eat. Make sure to eat. Make sure to stay hydrated. There was a huge line for water outside. Yeah, like instead of like a bathroom line, it was a water line.
Yeah. We're gonna cover the front real quick. You can condense some of the things down here in the back. I brought out the shopping buckets and some people have actually been using them. We're gonna put up the drape a little bit right now. Gotta take on the square reader because we're done using it for today. We got it clipped up. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick and then we'll film with the others. I just didn't know what the plan was. I just tried to be quick-ish. What the hell is Ivy doing? The thing with cons sometimes is you're carrying 5 million things at once. I don't think anyone is walking away without carrying anything. I'm currently carrying Kayla's prints, 3 water drinking devices, and many things. And everyone else is carrying something too. So as you can see, Shamima's also carrying things. She got a little bottle turkey sandwich from lunch today. And Ivy's carrying her bag, of course.
My Mary Poppins bag.
Yep.
That fits my entire life.
And then her square terminal case, I'm assuming.
It's for protection.
Protection?
Yeah, you swing this thing at someone's face.
That is important.
They ain't get enough.
Anyway, chat, see you guys at the restaurant that we're going to. Good work, team. Hiya! Yeah. What is she doing?
the one where you pull
Oh, the Yoshi.
So many Yoshis. Kayla's greeting me from afar, and I brought 2 zip ties and 1 box cutter. I don't know how they let me in with this one. I brought zip ties so that I could borrow one of her Ida bags for a skit. We're gonna fill this bag with suspicious items. I know this might not be in the long form video, but feel free to check out the short form video for our skit for this. Don't judge too hard, please. Or you can judge a lot and comment about it in the comment section below. So at my college, they gave away 10 free condoms every day as long as you showed the Student Health and Wellness Center your ID card, as long as you're a student, right? And I have a whole bag of these saved up from college just because I was like, it's kind of funny to just collect them. I mean, am I really robbing the students, or is the university robbing the students of their tuition and spending it all on condoms that people don't even get? They have plenty every day, so what am I to do except have these for props for funny future video ideas, right? One could call me wasteful, but others could call me resourceful. I don't know. We are dumping items into the bag now. And because it's a clear Ida bag, we are able to see everything. I think we'll place them facing forward on this side, actually. I'm working very hard to put these items inside the bag. Truthfully speaking, what do you think?
Artist Alley vloggers?
Vendors? Yeah, Artist Alley vloggers.
They make me laugh.
They make you laugh?
That's a good thing.
Okay.
Whether I'm laughing with them or at them is truly the question.
What am I to you? Laughing stock?
You're silly.
Oh, God.
It's good to be silly though.
Okay. What do you think of them?
They're cute.
Am I not cute?
Okay. Sure. You could be cute, Henry. Does it make you happy if I call you cute? I didn't think so. It didn't make me happy either. Here you go.
This is why I'm not part of the Shemafia. I was required at the brisk time of right before 9 at 8:55 to wear one of these headbands. Mitsu, Momo, and Miraku, the goated trio of the Mualcaina studio. Wait, what are we doing?
You could start off here and then it's like, oh, just moving into, and then I think the last one is like everyone in front of the table partying.
Okay, I understand it now.
Like just have the first
I understand it now.
Henry gonna body roll for this one?
Yeah, are you body rolling? He's like, I can get one roll in.
Does that count?
How is it?
I don't know. They're trying to teach me to body roll. I can't do this.
That was a good body roll.
I don't know. Wait, who just did it? Yo, the dancer. What the hell? Everybody, let us know how we're doing on the roll of bodies. Okay, chest. Belly.
And then you just go back down.
Yo! I went down. Viewers, am I doing this correctly?
You're not looking it down, you're just looking.
Beautiful. Yeah.
I tried. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, wait, that's better. Congratulations.
I learned.
You received a C+.
I passed. Let's go. At least it wasn't gas this time. Wait, yo. What's
Let's bring back the hip hop. Come on, hip hop.
hip hop?
Hip hop. You hip hop for 40. There we go.
Beautiful.
Yeah, now look.
Hip hop. Body. Wait, no.
My art isn't selling anymore, so I became a dancer.
Oh god. How do you do multiple?
Gnarly. Just continue.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay,
You're doing
okay.
it. Yeah.
No, I can't do this. This is difficult. This is too difficult. I can't do this. It's 9:01 and we're filming reels. It's supposed to be dancing for this one. I don't really know how to dance. I literally just learned the body roll. Supposedly, it's like. Okay, it's horrible. I don't know. But I learned one dance move and it's. You know what I mean? Okay. Anytime it's dancing, it's not gonna work for me. That's my dance.
You gallop on
Yeah.
horses.
I don't know how to gallop.
Henry's staring deep into the camera.
Yeah, because I don't know. What am I supposed to do?
Look at the way he comes up.
I could be the horse.
Oh, yeah, that's perfect. Go ahead.
No, I'm a furry for that one. Yo, what'd they do to me? What the hell? They made me into a furry.
That's not dancing.
No, what are you?
That is channeling
I was
a creature.
I was horsing around.
That came too naturally for you.
My digital footprint was ruined ever since I met you.
Yo, wait. Stay tuned for the next episode of Stickerzoo Dances. I'm gonna learn how to throw it back. If I jump too high, this flies everywhere and it smacks me in the face. I don't want to be smacked in the face. Second reel of the day. Wait, third reel. Wait, I don't even know. I have no idea. I think it's the second reel of the day. Okay. That's a long clip. Now I'm gonna wear it back. Now that we're done using the bag and we cleared it out, you have to go zip tie it back out to the front. What is the best way to do so? That's okay? Yeah. All right, and now we have to wait for Ivy to get back so that we can record the last bit. I'm being given a cookie at 10 a.m. The event's about to start. The doors are open. What do you want? I'm okay with no cookie. You can acquire the cookie. And we're about to head back with the cookie acquired. Let's go. We're gonna go unveil the booth. Oh, did it fall? My bad. Wait, what is this?
It's my original character.
Wait, they look so cool. They look like they're actually from a really sick anime. And then there's this. You're an incredible artist. Yeah.
Say hi.
Your name was?
My name is Mira.
Mara. Had we met before?
No, it was actually, I think it's my first time. Oh, we're rocking!
Yeah. I actually just turned it on right as you came out.
Oh,
yeah.
Hi, everyone. You better subscribe to stickerzoodesigns because he's legit so awesome.
You're amazing, Mara.
I'll see you.
Yeah, we'll stop by.
The doors just opened. People are rolling in. When was the last time there was a Kayla intermission? I don't know. Probably ALA. So it's been a hot minute. This morning I visited visited the artist alley hall because right now we're in the vendor hall, and there's a lot of cool artists there as well. People are starting to get more and more creative. There's new like collaborations happening. More and more vloggers are popping up, which is really cool to see like a community thrive. When I started helping out at Stickerzoo, I was not in the financial position to be impulse spending. Very, very frugal about my spending. Now I'm in a better position. I see merchandise and I have to pick and choose my battles. Do I get it? Oh, I understand impulse buyers now. When you're really, really into something, oh my god, my heart does like a little jump. It leaps for joy. And I never understood that until now. So for all those impulse buyers out there, good luck, spend wisely, hope you get that money back somehow.
It is 11 a.m. and my badge just ripped off. Oh no. I had to switch microphones because the other one was dying, so we had to charge this one. As I was saying, every time I'm doing these videos, I always forget that I want to get a thumbnail photo of like a still in a video that I can screen capture and use for the thumbnail. I always forget to do that. Luckily, my aquamarine drape is a good backdrop to do a cutout for. I just always forget to take a video of myself like making stupid faces for the thumbnail, so I might do some right now. Ari of Ari's Dreamery gave us one of these. I'm not exactly sure what it is, pastry, but we'll try it in a second. It looks really good. Macy's doing some work in the back here. Hello. It is 11:07. We might go grab food in about an hour. All we had was some Red Bull, some water, and we had our drinks refilled from the large jug from yesterday, about half full of root beer. They had a few options. Kayla got this strawberry one. If you want to try it, it's like apparently strawberry flavored, something like that. And then root beer. I'm so used to like these squares being the pieces of tape, like the adhesive you can attach double-sided for things. So I'm like, why is there a piece of tape stuck on the bread? I don't know. I don't work in the pastry industry. We're gonna take a bite into it. It's pretty good. I'm a fan. I like it. Almost done handing out some of the stamp cards that we have. Look at it, it's so cute. I don't know if I showed you guys already, but the half-inch stamp. Had a few prize redemption. Not too many, but at least, you know, it kind of serves as like some sort of business card that some people can refer to. Yesterday, as I mentioned, someone did come by with ducks on their platter. I'm a little bored right now, so I'm trying to modify it. There's like a little hole on the bottom of the duck. I'm trying to get rid of the squeakiness. Now that we have holified the duck, I think this one's better. Instead of this one has like the thumb. Yo, this is great because it's like the air gets sucked up. Yo, what the? I might have created the most cursed item of all time. It's only 11:23 and she's just recording in the back, unknowing to the monstrous creation I have developed in the back. I've made another small detour as per usual to the Mualcaina X DrawnByIvy booth, and it is about time for the Trend Gaming Expo crew to start their day at 12. I don't know if I mentioned this yesterday, but Ileana called me while they were at Trend Gaming and they said that the power shut off, and I saw a couple of the other artist mutuals I have in their Instagram stories, and they also said the power went out, like a total blackout for the school. So they had to kick out all the attendees, and for like I think a good 40 minutes, even up to 2 hours. I think they said that they lost 2 hours of sales technically. It was just artists walking around in pitch black. Maybe some light, you know, from the phones and devices and some of the windows maybe, but it was crazy because they said there was a blackout and they didn't get a chance to sell. Anyway, it is 12 and I realized earlier it's officially June, so happy Pride Month to everybody who is out there celebrating this month. Very exciting to be in the month of June. I don't have any other events besides this one day that I have in June that is split between May and June for Anime Riverside, but beside that, I'm not doing anything until AX, so I'm gonna be going crazy, maybe on a couple side quests. I might record those, so tune into those. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be working, maybe trying to come out with a couple new prints for Anime Expo. That's my goal, because I don't think any other merch is gonna come in soon. But other than that, that is my 12 o'clock update. Nothing crazy going on. The halls are a little more sparse than they were yesterday, I will not lie. It doesn't seem as crowded at noon compared to yesterday. You know, if I looked around, this is their aisle right now. Not a lot of people here. Also, shout out to Cruel Angel store. That was with my friends over there as well, Noah and Lily. Pretty chill today. Not a lot of people in the aisles. It is breathable. It is a little colder because there's not as much body heat. I feel a little cold. I'm wearing 2 layers, a tank top and this Mualcaina bread loaf long sleeve, and it suits me just fine, honestly. I do like wearing a lot of brown, so this is one of my favorite outfits to wear is anything that's brown, anything that's cream colored. I'm a fan of that. We love creaming out. Check out the headband, super cute. I think I already showed it earlier, but had to show it again. And then also hair clipped up in the back. We're just gonna wait until they're done doing an interview because Ivy is chatting with Macy right down there. Okay, we haven't gotten any B-roll yet, but it's currently 1 o'clock and we've been receiving chocolates all weekend. Yeah, he's been giving us chocolate and it's super nice. Shout out Francium chocolate. Look at all those. The chocolates were so good. I think the first one I got was like a strawberry one and that was really solid. It was really creamy. Milk sea salt. We're about to try this one right here. It looks so good. Thank you, Nick. And it matches the color of the bread sweater from Macy.
I got the dark sea salt. It was really good too.
Good chocolate. I'm out here at Anime Riverside with the huge Titan behind me. I don't even know how they got this here. I got a picture with this like a year ago. Look at that Titan. Why is he drooling? Kind of scary. Like, I totally forgot to record, but it's 2:03. I was looking at my watch. It's 2 now. It's like deja vu. We're in the same time frame getting lunch as yesterday. So we're back at the same restaurant, upper crust. Macy's ordering for us right now. We're waiting for some of the sandwiches to be done. So we're gonna grab those and then we'll head back inside the con in a second. Yeah, no worries. We just got the order. Long order, 6 sandwiches. We just grabbed all the food. This is 1 stack of it, and this is another stack of it. So we have a whole bunch of sandwiches just like yesterday. We're gonna bring this all back inside the con. We're literally full on delivery people.
Call us DoorDash because
We are dashing. Like I said, my badge broke. I have attached it onto my clip of my microphone. And we're gonna walk back inside the con. I think it's so interesting that everyone is eating on the side of the road. They're just like sitting down on the sidewalks to have their meals because there's no chairs from these like food marketplaces across. About to go through the gate. No issue, we made it. Sandwich drop off soon. See, the thing that's different about yesterday's is they labeled the sandwiches, but today's they didn't label, so I have no idea which one's which. I'm assuming this is like a BLT. Maybe the two BLTs are together, because if they made it all like in separate batches. This, I think Ivy's is coleslaw, mine is mac salad, and then yours is with the clam chowder.
Yeah.
We're gonna make our way back to the stickerzoo table and deliver the other goods. Welcome back, Zookies. It is currently 3 p.m., meaning there are 3 more hours left of the con. And you guys are catching me mid-eating right now. I was trying to finish this Hawaiian sandwich, a little different than the tuna one I got yesterday, but kind of getting full. And there's still a little bit of mac salad too. What the heck? How did that happen? For whatever reason, I'm getting clapped by the food. And on top of that, my favorite, the clam chowder. Today's last batch of clam chowder they had, it's really thick, really filling. When we walked in, they said they didn't even know if they had any more left. But luckily, they had 1 cup left. This is the very bottom of the bowl clam chowder. And you know how it gets when it gets to the bottom of the bowl for some food made in large batches. It can get stuck together. It can get really, really thick, salt sinks, and really salty. Joined with me, I have Kayla, who is also eating. Kayla did a lot of sales, so I'm gonna try to get some done as well with the remaining stamp cards that we have. We got about like 15 sheets left, maybe a little more than that to pass out. Because with stamp rally cards, they don't really have a use and purpose other than to guide customers to fill out a rally, you know? It sucks because it's like, at the end of the day, this paper gets thrown away if it's not used. At least with the prizes, people might still want them. You can keep them, so you can split and share some prizes with a friend, or give it to your sibling, give it to your best friend, give it to your partner, I don't know. Anyway, that's my 3 p.m. update. I'll check in with you guys at 4 p.m. I've been sitting in the same chair for what it feels like forever, but it's only been an hour. Usually it doesn't happen. I'd usually get up or do something, but it's 4 o'clock. Right now I'm actually doing a spreadsheet for the lunch we got so that I could calculate the totals that other people had to send me for the 2 lunches from yesterday and today and add those totals up so that people know what they have to pay. Right after that, I got the yearbooks from Macy and from Ivy to sign. They do this thing where, you know, if you haven't tuned into previous events and such. A couple of my friends, they have Artist Alley yearbooks where at the end of each event and show, to document the experience, they have some of their friends write pages in their yearbook to, you know, just talk about how the event was, good, how great it was seeing them. And now that I am strengthening those relationships with my friends in the Artist Alley space, I just feel happy to be able to indulge in their lives and be part of it. I do have to sign that in a bit, but I want to finish this spreadsheet first, so I'm going to knock that out. Watch a little time lapse of me going crazy right now. One more hour of the event. It's 5 p.m. and we're out here at the main part of the venue that people tend to wander. Earlier, and not so much right now, there was a lot of people taking pictures out here, you know, obviously with the huge Charizard in the background. Kind of a good incentive. And then the stage on that side, pretty good grassy area for a lot of pictures and videos. For the cosplayers, a couple of spots for open spots for people to dance at as well. They have the exit on this side behind me, and right behind that is where most of the food is that we got. And then this is technically the entrance that they had last year, but it's not as congested this year because it's not an entrance. The entrance is actually on the other side of the convention center, and this is just another portion of the con where some people can pick up their badges or grab, I don't know, some merch. I haven't exactly looked in depth. If this was the entrance, my booth would be closer to where a lot of attendees would be flooding in from. But because there's no longer the entrance this year in 2025, we didn't get as much foot traffic in the front portion of the hall, which honestly is fine. I think the vendor hall is small enough that most people can navigate it. It's a really nice part about the Riverside Convention Center. Most of the attendees feel like it's relatively easy to navigate. I do like this show. I do like coming out here to Riverside. I think the weather is beautiful. The clouds are nice. You know, it's a little bit overcast today with moderate amount of heat, about the same as yesterday. Currently at 5 p.m. it's 86 degrees. Kind of hot. I'm not a fan. I'm in sweater. Holy crap, it's a giraffe. What the hell? Y'all gotta see this off in the distance right there. We are breaking down the booth in about an hour since it ends at 6, so we're gonna try to get back inside the convention center to do so. Hopefully it doesn't take too long, and then we're gonna grab some food after that, give you guys an update at 6 p.m. Also, the lighting out here is incredibly immaculate. I don't know, maybe the Osmo Box is just meant for outdoor filming. Anyway, I'll see you guys at 6 p.m. People are doing their final sales. Some people are packing up. It's a little hectic right now. It always gets this way at the end of the show. Shout out to Calais of Dorcas. She gave me one of her wax melts. Mint green one. Although it looks a little weird on the outside, it says Beware the Ogre. It is mint green and brown, which matches the vibe of this weekend. Chocolate mint. Now I wanted to talk about a little fun thing we're doing for Anime Expo. I have it in my hand here. It is actually a 3D printed deodorant charm. This is one of the prototypes. My friend Sid and I are working on this project together. He mostly designed it, and I am going to be advertising and working on this. The idea of this came from obviously last year's popularity with the deodorant skits and bit. I'm really excited about this because it's a really cool item. I conceptualized, you know, I saw Dayline Studios fidget toys, and I always was interested in the fidget toys. I think a deodorant one would be really cute and funny. We have it labeled Zoo on this for the branding, but we're actually going to change it to Zookie. It's essentially going to act as a keychain that you can hang onto your, you know, lanyard of things or whatever you want, honestly. Hopefully no one steals this idea, because if you do, I will come after you. Please don't do that. I'm really excited about this project. Also, as I was talking, I missed my 6 p.m. check-in. I was supposed to say it at 6. It's 6:01 now. I should have realized, but 6 o'clock, the end of the show. Fidget toy that I wanted to show you guys in the shape of a deodorant. Clickety on the top, and we're still perfecting that, but not exactly gonna be in this blue and pink color, but we will have it as charms for Anime Expo, an exclusive number of them. Not sure how many yet, probably in the hundreds. We'll see. We're gonna start packing things up because it is the end of the show. We're trying to get out of here. We're gonna start packing things up. Gonna show a couple time lapses of us tearing down, and then I'll check back with you guys after we've done the full tear down. My favorite part, taking this thing down. Do you want to just unclip this and then roll this up? I'm scared now permanently. We're finally finished with Anime Riverside here as vendors. Super exciting. It was fun to record every hour of this event. It is a little past 7. It took us a little longer than an hour, I think, to fully get out of here. So it's 7:21 right now. We are about to head out soon. We are borrowing Macy's wagon because I don't have a wagon myself for this show. Shout out to her for the wagon. My personal wagon is with the others at Triton Gaming Expo, which they just finished up as well. And we're gonna go pick up those things tomorrow. Shout out to them. They did an amazing job there at UCSD's event. Our next show is Anime Expo. We will be vlogging that as well. It's gonna be super exciting, but you'll probably see me in another vlog real soon. So in the meantime, vlogging every hour at the anime convention. Maybe we'll have something else for next week. I appreciate you guys for always tuning in to another StickerZoo vlog. We're closing in on 10K subs. It's gonna be so crazy when we hit 10K Zookies, but I'll leave Kayla to do a little mini outro for you guys and we're gonna get out of here.
Kayla review time of the show. Really nice people, really great Zookies. Thank you very much for having me back on the channel. And thank you, Henry, as always, for letting me attend with it. Always so grateful. Thank you to all of our friends who come by, support us, give us snacks. It's always great meeting you guys. It's always great hanging out with you guys. Until then, we'll see you at AX. It's gonna be hype. Yay!